What's going on, guys? In today's video, we're going to be talking about the Black Adam movie and what exactly is going on with it. Because for the longest time, we know that this movie has been in development, and we know that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is going to play the badass known as Black Adam. But what we don't know is when is it going to happen? I mean, because this thing's been rumored for like 3 or 4 years now. He's had the role for the longest time. And we're finally going to get a Shazam movie, but he's not going to be in that. So the biggest question is, are we ever going to get this movie, and when is it going to happen? Because it seems like almost every single day, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is signing on to a new film, whether it be Disney, Jungle Cruise, or freaking now he's going to play King Kamehameha in a movie. He's still got the Fast and the Furious franchise to be a part of, and it just seems like he signs on to anything and everything because he's a superstar. But at what point, when is he gonna find time to film this Black Adam movie? So in this video, I decided to try to gather all the information I can and kind of just, see when this is possibly going to happen. In an exclusive from Collider.com, Hiram Garcia says that Black Adam is definitely happening, and he talks that they are very deep in the script right now and it's coming along very well. He also talks about how he is a huge comic book fan and making a superhero movie was one of his dreams, and he's glad that it's finally going to happen with a real-life superhero like Dwayne Johnson. In the interview, he also talks about how Black Adam was just perfect for Dwayne Johnson, and they decided to separate Shazam and Black Adam into 2 different movies because both characters have their own stories to tell. He also talks about how they got the latest script from Adam Steichel, and they're doing some revisions to it, but they're really excited, and the studio's excited about the script that they have. And the script is going to deliver on the goods of everything you would want to see Black Adam do, he's going to be doing in this film. This is my most interesting part of this article, is when he says this, especially when he's not a Boy Scout, especially when he's got an edge to him. Like, he's not the Boy Scout superhero. He's the guy that's like, okay, you cross him, well, I'm gonna rip your head off and then move on to the next guy. Look, I think Dwayne Johnson's gonna be an amazing Black Adam, but the one thing that does worry me about him being Black Adam is adding that Dwayne Johnson personality to the character. And if you've seen a lot of The Rock movies before, I grew up with him because I was a big wrestling fan. And so, like, The Rock's just amazing. He has this awesome charisma, but if you've seen a lot of his latest movies, he throws that charisma into all of his characters, and he usually has some crazy, like, one-liners and stuff like that, which it's fun for every other movie, but I don't think that Rock personality is going to gel very well with a Black Adam character. I don't need Black Adam trying to do one-liners saying he's gonna beat people like a Cherokee drum, you know what I mean? So hopefully with this quote here that he's gonna have this edge and that he's gonna be this guy that just rips your head off, that we're gonna get this awesome Black Adam that's not gonna take any crap from anybody. Another thing that was mentioned in this article is the writer Adam Steichel. I had not heard of this writer before, so I did go to his IMDb page, and it turns out he wrote Rampage, which was the latest Dwayne Johnson movie, which I have not seen, and I don't know, let me know in the comment section down below if you've seen that. Was it a good movie? Was it a bad movie? I didn't really hear good things about it. I wouldn't really worry about the script too much because there's not even a director signed on to this movie yet, and the director is the person that usually has the final say in all the creative decisions. Now, using that Twitter machine, I did have a little conversation with those boys over at Geeks Worldwide because they were talking about the newest role that, The Rock's gonna be taking part in, which is playing King Kamehameha in a movie directed by Robert Zemeckis. With this news, I responded to one of them with, the amount of movies that The Rock signs on to, it makes it seem like Black Adam won't happen. To which Casey Walsh responded, it will. Supposedly the script is really good, and if Shazam performs well, they will have no problem moving forward on it. And then somebody randomly added a comment, just hope they don't let Brad Payton direct it, which he's the guy that did Rampage and San Andreas, which were 2 movies that weren't really well received. Speaking of directors, since this movie does not have one, there were rumors last year that the It director Andy Muschietti might be directing the Black Adam movie because Dwayne Johnson was really hyping up the It movie. He talked about how he saw it 2 months in advance, and that eventually him and Andy were going to be working together in the future. Also, the production companies involved in It were New Line Cinema and Warner Brothers, which happened to be working on the Shazam movies and anything DC, really. So you can look into that, but I would take it with a grain of salt because that is a rumor from last year, and there hasn't really been any movement on who will be directing this movie, and of course, Andy is working on It too, so, maybe after that, after the filming for that movie happens, maybe we could have a possibility of seeing Black Adam directed by that guy or somebody else. So writing, directing out of the way, when the hell would this movie start filming? Because The Rock has a jam-packed schedule. So here's kind of what's going on down the line. So this year, obviously, The Rock has had Rampage and Skyscraper. Later this year, he's gonna have Fighting with My Family, which is a wrestling movie. Of course, you have his show Ballers, which is going into season 4. Then we have Jungle Cruise, which I believe he is currently filming right now, which should be followed by Hobbs and Shaw, which is the Fast and the Furious spin-off movie. I believe that is the next movie that he will be going into production after Jungle Cruise. After Hobbs and Shaw, everything else seems like it's up in the air because there's no solid release dates. So you have the untitled Jumanji Welcome to the Jungle sequel, you have Red Notice, Black Adam, Suicide Squad 2, which he's rumored to be in, you have San Andreas 2, Doc Savage, and Big Trouble in Little China. So those are a lot of announced movies, but the only ones that seem to be ready to go or are going to start filming soon or should have a release date are the Jumanji sequel and Red Notice, which should come out in 2019 and 2020. I don't know when The Rock is going to find time to film all of these movies. It seems like he's signed on to movies past his death date. And yeah, so it's going to be crazy to see when Black Adam happens. The rumors are that it could be filming at the end of 2019. My theory here is that Black Adam won't happen anytime soon, especially if he is going to be the rumored villain in Suicide Squad 2. So there's just a lot going on, but like Casey Walsh said, if Shazam does well, WB will more than likely kind of fast track or push forward to make the Black Adam movie. I kind of think that we'll more than likely see Black Adam in Suicide Squad 2 if he's going to be the villain before we actually see a Black Adam movie. So there you have it, guys. I just wanted to try to get all the information I can about a possible Black Adam movie. It seems like it's still going to happen. Apparently the script is cool. We just need to get an actual director, and The Rock just needs to find time to be able to film this movie. But if you guys haven't checked out some of my other videos like Supergirl possibly being fast-tracked before a Man of Steel 2 movie, or James Gunn possibly coming to the DCEU, definitely check out those movies. Videos, not movies. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, hit that subscribe button and turn on those bells for notifications because that's the only way you're going to get notified for more nerdy content on this channel. But as always, guys, I'm your host, JUICEbox. Remember, when you wake up in the morning, ask yourself something. If I'm a daily dose of juice, see you guys next time. Bye!